Welcome to What's She Up To Now, day 2486. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting the journey originally as I came online following my divorce from the brick and mortar corporate world of businesses, because I was involved in a lot of different businesses, both as a corporate employee and as an individual business owner, stakeholder, etc., in different types of businesses and different industries. It taught me a lot. And following my divorce, divesting myself of assets with the ex, I decided I wanted to go online and learn something totally new. Old enough to retire, but still not ready to retire yet. There's things that we can always do to contribute to make the world a better place, and that's what I wanted to do. So I started to get involved with the online world and learn about that. Like so many others, got sucked into and sucked down different rabbit holes that some were for me, some were not. Some were valuable. All were valuable in that I learned what didn't work and what wasn't right for me and how I could get so easily sucked into shiny object syndrome. Never heard of that before, but it's a real thing online, where you just get sucked into all kinds of different directions, none of which are adding value to your goals and creating exactly what you want. It's all a form of stealing our energy, divesting our energy and putting it in other places that other people might want us to put it, but that we don't necessarily want to put it. And I had to develop some strategies for dealing with that and handling that over the years to make sure that I didn't waste my time and energy. Well, today and every day I create a couple of pieces of content. The first is the Let's Grow Annual Challenge. I've been doing an annual challenge for years now, actually for decades in my personal life, but I started doing it as a way to warm up my voice and get comfortable talking on camera and being on live video in 2018. I think I started doing annual challenges, and I think that year I was actually involved in a couple of other people's annual challenges as well as my own. And I realized what a powerful tool it is for personal change and business change, and creating anything that you want in your life. If you break things down and do one thing every day, it makes things really, really easy to achieve. And doing a little thing every day starts to build momentum in the direction that we're going and help us to achieve our goals and objectives so much faster. Well, today we're talking about, and this month we're doing No Nonsense November. And it's a place where I look back at all my years of experience and all the lessons that I've learned. And I try to share some of those that are most pertinent right now. Changes a little bit year over year. Haven't done it every year for the last few years, but I have done it most years because I think it's one of the most valuable things we can do is share with people the lessons that we've learned and what we took away from that, so that, and a tool that can help them apply that to their life as well. So they don't have to fall on their face or skin their knee on the sidewalk, learning the lessons the hard way. Every lesson I share in this particular segment over the years has been something I learned, not from thinking, oh, this is a marvelous idea, or I read a book and I implemented it and it went perfectly for me. It's because I learned something, I tried to apply it, fell flat on my face, didn't work, had to tweak and change and adjust until I figured out how to make it work for me and my business or whatever application I was putting it toward. And then, and only then, did I learn the lesson and learn how to apply it in other situations and in other scenarios. So all of these are hard fought lessons. Today's is no different. Today's is, are you embracing, are you encouraging, are you practicing and prioritizing physical wellness? And as much as we get warned, and as much as we're told not to do things that are bad for us or cause irreparable damage to ourselves, we still do them, right? We don't get enough sleep. We don't take care of ourselves. We don't eat right. We don't get enough exercise. We don't get enough fresh air and sunshine. We don't do the things that we all know are good for us. We might have bad habits like smoking. I don't care what anybody says, smoking is a bad habit. I don't care what anybody says, drinking tons of alcohol is a bad habit. Drinking or using illegal drugs is a bad habit in terms of our physical well-being and encouraging us to be the best possible versions of ourselves. Again, all my humble opinion, don't have to agree, but in my personal experience, that is a bad habit. I've seen people die from smoking. I've seen people die from drinking too much. I've seen people that I love and care about die from working themselves to death. And so anything in excess can become a bad thing. Even physical well-being, physical training, if you're taking steroids, bad habit. If you're doing things to enhance your physical well-being, there's this new drug out now that's causing and helping people. It's actually I think it isn't a diabetes drug. Can't remember the name of it, but I'm sure that lots of famous stars are on it because they've lost a ton of weight. The problem is, like any other pharmaceutical, it's got huge side effects and ramifications and actually makes your health and situation worse if you stop taking it. So, cautionary tale, lots of things that we think we're doing for our wellness and our well-being are actually bad for us. I just learned recently that collagen and drinking collagen in your coffee every day actually stops your body from producing its own collagen, which is a bad thing because it gives us more wrinkles and makes us look older. And heaven forbid, some of us don't want to look and be getting any more wrinkles. I swear I've earned every single wrinkle I've got, but it doesn't mean I want to add a whole bunch of them because they're not that easy to fill with, lotions and fillers. Okay, I divest. So today, our tool, which I forgot to share in Supersize Your Business, is the MyFitnessPal app tool. Used it in the past, do not use it any longer. I've used probably every fitness, not everyone, but I've used literally dozens of different physical well-being and health trackers over the years. And I realized finally I had to just create my own system and do what works for me, which is true of just about everything else, right? I had to do that with daily planners. I had to do that with journals because everybody creates the one that works for them or that they think will work for the most people, but it's usually not perfect for us. And it's a learning experience. We add elements of different things and then we create something that works perfectly for us. And then that becomes our go-to tool. I have a whole book called The Flip Book. That was a tool that taught me that, and I used to create triggers for my personal development and creation that caused me to think more deeply on different topics and subjects and make them my own and own them. Because once we own something and we learn something and we own it, nobody can take that away from us. It's like developing skills. Once you have developed skills and talents and abilities and knowledge and wisdom and things that make you a better human being, nobody can take that away from you. If you have the ability to think critically, make decisions quickly, think for yourself, those are skills and abilities nobody can take away from you no matter how hard they try. All right, that's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an absolutely fabulous day. It's the beginning of a new week where I am, and I hope that you make the most of it. If I can help you in any way, please hit me up and ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.